Dar es Salaam, Tanzania's former capital city, played host to the Division 4 Pepsi ICC World Cricket League. This country has made positive steps in the sport due to the success of their youth development program, which discovered the majority of their current team.
In Africa, we are number 4. So, apart from Kenya, Uganda, Namibia, we are number 4. So, we have a very bright future if we can sustain the development program, because most of our players in the team are coming up from the development program.
And it's Tanzania's South Asian community that introduced the game to the nation.
At that day, there was Indian guys played cricket. There was not African guy played cricket. So just when our chairman, Mr. Zulis, comes there, it was starting to build the cricket in the school children, and some of the African guys like us, we start from the school, and then till they just come from the high level, and then if you see now cricket is going up in Tanzania.
So they were perfect hosts for the tournament, something for the new generation to aspire to.
We start from an under 10 level basis, and then we have people from like different villages. Like we just recruit little kids, and then we start teaching them about cricket, you know, the basics of cricket, and then, you know, slowly putting them into grips with the game.
Although cricket is not their #1 sport, the tournament gave them a new level of exposure.
Some of the teams, they've got sponsors and everything, but the only problem in Tanzania, there's no, some of the outside people, rich people, support cricket.
Dar es Salaam is the sports centre of Tanzania. It hosts the largest football stadium in East and Central Africa, and sport plays an important role in the country. Although everything is not in place for the cricket team, the future is looking promising.
I think the main problem is the funding. Apart from them, there is no much problem, but I think it's the funding that we would like to broaden our base as much as we can. We would like to have more schools if you could afford to. So the problem at the high level, we don't have problem, but we need to concentrate and focus more on the development side to have a brighter future for cricket in Tanzania.
October 2008, Tanzania was all set for the tournament. It was here that 2 out of 6 teams would be going through to Division 3 in Buenos Aires, Argentina. But for the hosts, the event wasn't just about winning.
It means a lot for cricket in Tanzania, because it's bringing a lot of awareness to the people, the government, the spectators, supporters, and it's also doing good because of our facilities. You know, it gives us more exposure, and obviously our grounds are a lot better now because of its high standard to maintain for an ICC tournament.
The 6 teams that were playing in the tournament were Afghanistan, Hong Kong, Jersey, Italy, Fiji and Tanzania. Afghanistan and Jersey, who progressed from Division 5, faced a tough challenge if they wanted to finish in the top 2 qualifying spots. Hong Kong had won the ACC Trophy Elite 2008, and Italy had recorded a win over the Netherlands at the ICC European Division 1 Championship earlier that year. Also for Jersey, it was the first time the team had played outside Europe. In their opening game, they lost to Tanzania. Next up, Afghanistan, and déjà vu, losing to the Division 5 winners by 122 runs. Things not looking good for them.
Yeah, I think the level's definitely going up. If you look at Afghanistan, we played them in Jersey, but they've improved markedly since the last time we played them. I think they're a very good outfit, and I'd say they'll definitely get through to Division 3, and I'd say to the next division as well, and even maybe the World Cup. We haven't played Hong Kong yet, but I'm sure they're a good team. So the previous competition in Jersey was 12 teams, so there was maybe you know, good 6 weak teams in that one, whereas this one, I think most teams are very competitive and every game's going to be tough.
Well, you know, we've got to win the next 3 games, certainly 2 of them to stay in World Division 4. Otherwise we finish 5th or 6th and go straight back to World Division 5, which is certainly not, we don't want that. It would be disappointing because we've had a great year, promoted to World Division 4, promoted to Euro Division 1. And of course the big inter-insular versus Guernsey is always a big one for the guys. We won that. So it would be a huge disappointment for us if we don't get 3 wins in the next 3 days.
The grounds are a lot rougher, so fielding drills are a bit different. You can't dive around quite so much as you can on the lush outfields of Jersey.
They went into their match against Hong Kong feeling the pressure. This was a must-win for them to have any hopes of staying in Division 4. Chasing 235 runs, it wasn't meant to be. They were bowled out for 134. More disappointment in the Jersey camp. The host nation won their opening game against Jersey but struggled from there. The mighty Afghanistan beat them by 8 runs and they failed to pick up form in the rest of the competition. The Division 5 winners continued their unbeaten record in a very close 4th match against Hong Kong. With a target of 207 runs, Afghanistan won by 4 wickets. Beating Italy by 93 runs in their final group match, Afghanistan were victorious once again, becoming the first team to qualify for the final and the first team to qualify through to Division 3.
When we came here to start with, we thought we've got like quite strong positions. Obviously, we have qualified for a step higher league, and we thought we have to work really hard. But the boys had come up with the pressure very well. Obviously, they cope with it very well. They gelled together, and obviously, I think it was a success for us.
Although the Hong Kong-Jersey group match was a step closer to relegation for one team, for the other, it meant a place in the final and Division 3 qualification.
I think we have promoted to Division 3, and that was our first aim to get qualified and be in Division 3 and compete in Division 3 and eventually qualify for the World Cup. And we have achieved one of our goals.
With qualification assured for both teams, the final was about rankings. Afghanistan won the toss and chose to bat and set Hong Kong a target of 180 runs. But in the end, the legacy of the tournament will be the lasting benefits of the event rather than the result.
We've talked to the government here during the week, and they're really supportive of cricket now in Tanzania. They can see that an international tournament being held in Tanzania benefits cricket, benefits Tanzanian sporting infrastructure, and is really a great thing for sport within Tanzania.
Hamid Hassan almost finished the game with a spectacular hat-trick, but was called for a no ball. But moments later, Afghanistan were the champions, thanks to a fine catch from man of the match, Rais Amadzi.
I was very happy that I played a good innings for my country, so I'm the lucky man. I got in the last catch also, the winning catch. So I'm very happy for today for points. It's about 7 years hard work going into it. It's not a few months or a few weeks. I've joined it about 2 months ago, but the boys have been working hard for the last 6-7 years, and they've gelled quite well, and obviously they've been playing all their club cricket and everything together back home and for the national side as well. So which is just making them a very good side. The good thing about it is that we've got time in our hand now. After this tournament, we've got 2 to 3 months to prepare for it, for Division 3. And obviously, if we prepare well and we play the way we are playing now, we'll definitely go for the World Cup.
Afghanistan and Hong Kong returned home as heroes, but both still knowing there was work to be done if they were to reach their dream. For the host nation, although it wasn't the tournament result they had hoped for, they were still elated by having the opportunity to host such a global event.
Being able to play at a high level and just to get that self-awareness within yourself, that look, it motivates you and it motivates a team. And it also motivates a nation to know that, look, you're playing at such a high level of sport that, you can compete and your name gets better and better.
Despite not qualifying, the team are more united than ever. The future is bright, and the ICC Cricket World Cup maybe one day. For the qualifiers, though, it's off to Buenos Aires for the Pepsi ICC World Cricket League Division 3.